nice. I don't know what it means, but it was kind of nice written. And so I finished the song. I was quite proud of it. And it came out, you know, and it was a hit. It was a top 5 hit all around the world. It's pretty good. And about 16 or 17 years later, I was going on stage at the Port Fairy Folk Festival, and a man stopped me in my tracks. People always stop me in my tracks, just when I'm going on stage. One time this guy stopped me, big, huge guy he was, and he said, "Hey mate, I'll show you. I'll come and show you play last night, mate." So I came with my sister. She was going to take a boyfriend, but he was sick, so she took me. And like, I never fucking heard of you, you know. But I'll tell you what, mate, I sat through it, and you weren't too bad. My favourite bit of that was, I sat through it. But anyway, this other guy, he said, "Mate, you going to play the song about the goats, mate?" I said, "What?" He said, "You've got a song about goats, haven't you?" I go, "I say, mate, goats appear and they go away again." Often wondered what he thought when he would hear that song and come to that bit and he heard it as goats appear and fade away. It never struck him as odd. He was fine with that. In 1973 in Sandringham in Melbourne, I lived in a house with 3 other guys. We were Garbros. I was a Garbro. You know, I worked for the council. It wasn't a job I aspired to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I thought, well, I'm not going to spend my life working on the council, but I could save money for a Stratocaster. That was my idea. And I made the footpaths 3 days of the week, and then the other 3 days of the week, I ran garbage. And I lived in this house with these 3 other guys. And we smoked a lot of weed. That's the truth of it. So we'd come out the windows, and the lawn was unkempt, and there was cars in the driveway that never went anywhere. And the neighbours would complain. As a matter of fact, one neighbour came next door and banged the door and rang the bell. He was one of those guys that said everything twice. You know, he rang the bell and said, "I know what you bunch are doing in there, look, I know what you bunch are doing in there. I'm not going to call the cops, all right? I'm not going to call the cops, all right? Just keep the lawn down, all right?" So we were a bit paranoid, and we thought that, you know, we didn't want to get busted by the cops, and so we had to do something about the lawn. And we weren't going to mow it, that was a given. Too many years of mowing the lawn for the old man, we weren't going to mow the lawn. So we thought we'll get a goat to keep the lawn down. So we went to the goat, went to the market, we got this goat, we brought him home. And after a couple of days, he decided he was one of us and didn't want to eat the lawn either. He would bang on the back door with his wee head at night to come in. He was lonely, so we just fucking let him in. We didn't know. We weren't supposed to let goats in, you know. So he came in the house and got really whacked on second-hand marijuana smoke. He would stand up at the back of the sofa and watch the television with us. He took the high ground. Just watch the television with us. People would come around and say, "Oh, goat standing over there." I was very happy. So maybe I'll see you around the neighbourhood, ladies and gentlemen, and you know, if I come back, tell your pals. Had a good time playing for you. So I'll say good night, and after this I'm off. Very, very busy. Possibly the complication love between the sheets only brings exasperation.